And so in the beginning, it's interesting. I got this inspiration from Jamie Kern-Lima, who sold her business, It Cosmetics, for like $1.3 billion. It was the highest, I think, female acquisition, like cash for this kind of a brand. And so I did dinner with her through a mastermind a couple years ago, and she said she was talking with another founder of another skincare brand that was doing over $1 billion, and they said if we could go back to the beginning, we would have one product. And she said it's tempting to meet the demands and listen to all the clamoring of the customers because everybody wants everything, right? But if you focus, you can build $1 billion company with one product. And so my first recommendation is it's very expensive to carry inventory. Start with one hero product, and we've actually cut our inventory in half. Like some of our somewhat popular things, we've just gone away. Like it was painful for people and for us too, but we parted ways, and we've just been focusing on some very key products that are high margin and super sticky and high interest. And then as far as split testing goes, though, as, in our ads, we spent the first 60 days just testing the hook, like who are we talking to? And we figured out that women want effortless beauty and they've got dry, itchy skin. So in a lot of our marketing, we're saying things like effortless beauty and dry, itchy skin. Like if you have itchy skin, and so really testing for the messaging was key for us because it increased everything. It made everything just work a lot easier. And even in our copy, like on our landing page, we're using words that we know were very sticky and converting highly in our tests. But then as far as the landing page, it should just start from the top and work your way down. You want the benefit statements and the most potent information above the fold where people aren't having to click through and like look for information. And so we less is more. And so we started by testing just the main headline and then like the information below it. And now we're going through and we're testing like um, just the different components below the fold, right? And making improvements. And so, but if it's, it is expensive to do all of that, the best thing you could do is just keep it simple, focus on one product, one landing page. One of my mentors, Ezra Firestone, I should have mentioned him, of course. Russell and Ezra have been two of my greatest influences and mentors. And Ezra's whole focus is e-commerce, and I'm in his mastermind as well. But I had a conversation with him not long ago, and he said, don't even worry about your website within the context of like, you are like back in startup mode because we essentially hit reset last summer. So we started over kind of, other than having a list and having a proven product, but going from the beginning of all of our marketing again. He said, don't even focus on your website, get your landing page. And he even gave me examples of some landing pages that he knew were already converting highly based on his own brands. And so we just modeled what he did and really just focusing on one product. And so we're now, after 6 months, just branching out into creating another landing page for one other product. But ultimately, like, I think it's really important to have one offer and figure out all those angles, for the one offer and don't get distracted.
That's awesome. I love that. Niching down is so important and finding that one thing. Um,
Mhm.
I think Alex Ramosi said it, and it was talking about the woman in the red dress concept. And it's like everybody is going after that next shiny object thing and all that stuff. And it's like that is the one thing that distracts you from expanding on what is working, you know?
Right.
And I think your story really, really well illustrates that. If you want to save time on watching all the episodes, but still get all the gold nuggets that we find from interviewing these 7, 8, and 9-figure entrepreneurs, then you can get all of that inside of the 2 Comma Club newsletter. Just go to 2ccnewsletter.com and subscribe.